Yo, what's good, y'all? So we're gonna try this again. Last night when I got out of work at 11 o'clock on a Sunday, today is Monday the 20th. Today's the first day of spring here in Michigan, right? Last night when I got out of work, man, I wanted to do a video for y'all. Sat outside of the parking lot. Now, unfortunately, my headphones was Bluetooth to my phone, and my headphone was in my pocket when I did this video. So I'm gonna do it again. There's far too many people, y'all, that's content with being the highest crab in the bucket. I want you to think about that analogy. They're comfortable with wanting to be in a higher position in a toxic up environment, rather than that person saying, you know what, there's more to life for me. There's a greater version of myself, and going after that. Now, it's easy to say, oh, I'm gonna go to live to be the greatest version of myself. But if you are content with living in mediocrity, if you're content with just the normalcy, right? Everybody's aspirations, everybody's goals, everybody's purpose in life is different. I'm not saying that a person's purpose is the vision that I see in my head. However, there's people out here that speak, I want to live to be the greatest version of myself. Now let's go somewhere. Let me give you some context. Is living the greatest version of your life being 350 to 400 pounds? Is being the greatest version of yourself living in trauma in your past? Is being the greatest version of yourself knowing that there's a place that you want to move to, but you're going to live in your hometown for the rest of your life knowing that you really hate it? It's being the greatest version of yourself working at a dead-end job that you hate, that you absolutely hate. And then you're going to climb from being just a regular worker to being somebody in a position of power at that toxic up place. Is that being the greatest version of yourself? Now, only you can answer that question. But if you're honest with yourself, you saying the greatest version of yourself, that's getting your mind, body, and spirit all to the best of the ability that you can. If you go from 325 pounds and you drop to 225, you on your road. If that's all that you did, or you got from 225 to 200, you on your journey, you on your road. Congratulations. But let's be real with ourselves. Let's be honest with ourselves about what it really means to be the greatest version of yourself. There's too many people out here using these quotes, using these memes, using these things on the internet, these cliches, and saying these things, but they don't want to be practitioners. They don't want to put in the work of what it means. If you know that you're working in an environment that's toxic, that people show up every single day, and the very first emotion that they express is, fuck, I don't want to do this. If within the first 5 minutes of you talking to somebody, they do that, they're saying it without saying it. Because majority of people don't tell you that they stressed out, that they frustrated with their life, that they hate their life, that they depressed. But if you pay attention to body language, to cues, if you understand social dynamics, you understand how body language is and how people speak without saying the words of what they really going through and what they really feeling. Last night I sat outside of that factory, man. And when I looked at I was like, damn, my Bluetooth is on, and I tried to get it out, man. And I was like, they need to hear this. I'm working in a place, man, I know it's for a season. It's not forever. I'm grateful. Don't ever get this misconstrued. There's a difference, y'all, because people say this one thing and it pisses me the off. Every time somebody say this, you should be grateful. I never said I wasn't grateful. However, I'm never going to be content with taking and accepting less than what I know that God put me here to. I want y'all to make sure y'all clap, man. That's a like for the video. That's a share for the video right there. I'm always grateful, but I'll be damned if I ever accept less than what I know that God put me here to be, man. I will never accept less than what the Most High God put me here to be. People content, man. People know they should be doing better. People know they should be going and going to a greater place and moving and elevating in life. But you know what? I realized one thing. After C-19, after the pandemic, life did get harder. A lot of people's traumas, suppressed traumas, got exposed and got opened up. Life got harder. Life got harder. Trying to drive and talk to y'all. Pay attention to everything around me. Excuse me, y'all. Life got a heck of a lot more challenging. People's traumas are at the surface. They was deep. They was in they was suppressed. Now all of that stuff that came to the surface and people got to deal with their traumas. Or, because I'm not perfect, they're going to try to use drugs to cover it up. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God that I never been one to do no deep drugs. Never. My drug of choice my whole life was alcohol. And you know what? I got to look in the mirror every single day and keep fighting those demons. Keep fighting those vices and things to try to... We all humans. Ain't nobody perfect, y'all. David Goggins called it the accountability mirror. I want you to look in that mirror every single day and be honest with yourself about, are you living and going after the greatest version of who you are, or are you content and are you complacent? As I go to this job today, I know that this is for a season, y'all. I'm uprooting everything that I ever knew again. Did it in Colorado. I was like, nah, this is not my forever place. And as far as Texas, y'all, you got to remember, I'm a man. A real man want to have his own. A real man want to grind and stand on his own feet and be able to climb as high as he can climb and elevate and continue to elevate. And that's what Texas is about. I'm going to continue to put these videos out, man, and show y'all the journey. And I want y'all to know that I love y'all. You got to start setting the standards for your own life. If you're working in a toxic up environment and you like, man, like I know I deserve more than this, and keep going after it, man. Keep creating it. Keep creating the life that you deserve. And it ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be perfect. The road is not paved. You leaving the trail. The road is not paved. Meaning it's not gonna be easy, but you can get it done. You definitely can get it done. So I really despise, and I'm going to get off here, I despise the crab in the bucket syndrome mentality, to where people think that they can climb from the bottom of the barrel to the top and that they're successful. When the key to yourself is saying, mentally, I should not even be in the barrel in the first fucking place at all. And if you understand that, give yourself a round of applause. Don't be in toxic environments overall, not just a job. Like, we talking about mind, body, and spirit. Anything that's, it's not conducive to the greatest version of who you are. Anything in your life that's not conducive to the greatest version of who you are. Be honest with yourself, man. I love y'all. Peace and love, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. It's going to be some information, phone numbers to connect with me. I don't know when y'all going to see these videos, but I'm going to be uploading them as I drop them. Older videos as I drop them. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. If you know somebody, man, that need this, send it to them. And I'll talk to y'all in the next one. I love y'all. Peace.